Alright, so what better way to kick off a video or channel about traveling than when I'm actually doing it? So, yeah, so in today's video, um, coming from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, yeah, I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest benefits I found and a lot of other expats have found, at least in, my knowledge and what I've experienced thus far, is community, right? So, I'm actually originally from the U.S., and my small town I'm actually from Nebraska, from anyone who even fucking knows that state. But basically, I found that when I travel, I can find just more like-minded people. It's way more easier to find like-minded people compared to, yeah, like in my fucking small town and shit. And, I've seemed to find this a lot with other people as well, even from Canada and like the UK especially, is they'll travel because they just can't really find like people who are just very what's it called, like very applicable with them, or like what they want out of life and what they want out of like a friendship. So that's something that I've definitely seen. So, and I found that when you travel, you find people who are more, what's the word I'm looking for, just more like open, of course, and especially I can definitely attest for that, because I know like the whole American mindset, very like closed off. Of course, not for everybody, but I've noticed for a lot of people, yeah, they're just very closed off people. As again, I don't want to generalize here, but but a lot of people I've met, yeah, just kind of do the same thing and not really are going many places, if that makes sense. Like not even just like physically, but just don't really like a challenge, I guess, if that makes sense. So if you're looking to travel and perhaps like looking to find friends who, yeah, want to challenge, want to do crazy stuff, then absolutely I would say travel absolutely would for sure help with that. So what's it called? Another thing, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to wrap up in this first video. Just make it short, make it simple. I literally just woke up from the airport. I was literally, I'll show this, I was literally sleeping over there for like a couple hours, so I'm about as well rested as you could probably imagine. Still just trying to catch my my thoughts, but that's pretty much honestly it for this first one. Like, if you yeah, just want to, especially that's what I wanted to mention as well, for more like business. If you're getting into like business or entrepreneurship, yeah, for sure traveling will do wonders for you. So I've found that for myself. Like, I really am into a little bit, like, I mean, not really so much business, but more like, I guess, entrepreneurship, which I guess kind of goes hand in hand, I guess, really. But that's kind of actually why I'm moving back to Kuala Lumpur, mainly for business reasons. But I just find people who are just more applicable with that. Lots of people, especially who from all walks of life. Yeah, just pretty much like to do business pretty much everywhere, really. And I will say though, like, there is a caveat. Like, for me, of course, since I'm from like a smaller town, obviously not many people do business, but I'm sure if you're from like a bigger city, even in like the US, like New York or Chicago or some shit like that, you could definitely get away with it. But with like meeting people who are like that. But I know the cost of living and shit's fucking skyrocketed. But yeah, I don't want to ramble too much. I feel like I'm kind of getting on that point now, getting on just rambling mode, so I'll just leave it there. But yeah, of course, any questions or anything, I'll leave my socials in the description, and you can contact me there. I'll try to answer them, any questions you may have. And yeah, until then, I guess I'm off into the city.